What's good, YouTube? Code Prophecy here, back with another Blazblue cross tag battle video for you guys. Now, recently there was another leak or two leaks I want to say that dropped for Blazblue cross tag battle. One happened I want to say about a week or two ago, and another one dropped yesterday. Now I was gonna make a video on the one yesterday, but I wanted to see if anything else was gonna drop before then, but nothing did. So I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna make a video now. A video now about it. So you know what, we here now. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on what I think about the leaks. See, let me know what you guys think about them in the comments. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, you guys, now the two leaks that were dropped recently were dropped on 4chan, and you already know 4chan is notorious for having a lot of leaks drop for new games before they come out. Now I'm gonna quickly just read off the leaks that came out were basically just character leaks that came out for the game. They weren't like, I want to say they weren't like full roster confirmation leaks. They were just like certain characters that are rumored to be coming out during like certain dates. Maybe I'm gonna just read out the first leak list that dropped a couple weeks ago on 4chan. This one is not really that long, it's just a couple characters. For the Blazblue side, we have Celica A Mercury, Kagura Mutsuki, Tsubaki Yayoi, and Mai Natsume. Now for the Blazblue side, when I first saw this, your boy was kind of hurt because my man's Naoto and my man Hibiki wasn't there, so I was kind of tearing up a little bit. My peoples wasn't there, but I had to get over it. Now for the Undernight and Birth side, they had Seth, Ori, Yuzuriha, and Chaos. Now in terms of Undernight, Seth, kind of knew Seth was gonna be in here because I'm pretty sure he's kind of like a rival character for Hyde, if I'm not mistaken. I like Ori, I'm not gonna lie, she looks kind of dope. Yuzu's the waifu, and Chaos is just Chaos an edgy puppet nigga with I don't care for Chaos. Persona with the Persona 4 side, we have Kanji, Tatsumi, Naoto, Kurogami, Teddy, and Rise Kujigawa. Now personally, I've never played Persona 4 Arena or Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and another reason I wanted to wait a few days before I made this leak list is because I wanted to watch a couple other people's videos just to get like a few other opinions on what they thought of the leak. Now the general consensus is like a lot of people aren't believing this list just because one, Naoto's name is, I'm pretty sure people are saying Naoto's name is supposed to be Naoto Shirogane, not Kurogami. And a lot of people don't know who Naoto Kurogami is. I'm pretty sure, I don't even think Naoto Kurogami is a character in the game. And as for Rise, a lot of people are saying Rise is a Persona 4 Ultimax character, and Blazblue Cross Tag Battle used the Persona 4 Arena logo, not the Persona 4 Arena Ultimax logo. So the people don't know if Ultimax characters are going to be included into game or not. So those are like a couple red flags that were popping up for this leak. But yeah, that's just what I get. Like I said, I haven't played Persona 4 Arena. I'm not really experienced enough with it to speak on it. So yeah. And the Ruby side of the leak, they have Blake, which we already knew, Yang, which we already knew, and Roman Torchwick. Now Roman, I don't really have a problem with Roman. Roman's dope. He wouldn't be like my first choice for a villain character to put in the game, but he is dope. He was a main villain for like the majority of the series, so it makes sense why they would put him in here. Now, like I said, like the general consensus for this league, a lot of people like they're not really like they don't really want to take this list. How do I say this? They don't really want to take it at face value because there's a lot of like things that are sketchy about it. The one thing that's really like its only saving grace is that this leak was dropped by the same person who leaked that Broly, Bardock, and Goku Black were gonna be in Fighters, as well as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were going to be in Injustice. Now, as for that, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles obviously were in Injustice, and Goku Black has been announced for Fighters. We haven't seen Broly or Bardock yet, but then again, they might just be DLC, so you never know. This leak could very well be true or not. Me personally, I'm kind of like 50-50 about it, but it's whatever. And as for the second leak that came out, now the second leak is the one that a lot of people are talking more about, just because there's like a lot more information on it, and there's like a lot more going on with it in terms of like characters, dates, and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna quickly just read off what it says. So it starts off, I'm an employee at Arc System Works America. Things aren't going too well for me over here, and I might get kicked off the team for cross tag battles localization. So if that's going to happen, I'm gonna give some information on the upcoming impacts. Why does that always happen with leaks, bro? Why is it always when you're about to get fired, you just want to leak some shit just because? I'm not mad, I'm just saying. But anyway, it says, as January 19th multi-stream announcer, we're supposed to be getting Hakumen, Kanji, and Ori. Now, Ori was a part, Ori and I think Kanji as well. Kanji? Yeah, Ori and Kanji were a part of the other league, so yeah. And Hakumen, I kind of assumed, I kind of was waiting for them to announce Hakumen. Like it would have been kind of weird if Hakumen didn't get announced. Like he's been in Blazblue since like the very first game. It would have been weird if he wasn't in a Blazblue game. And like I said, Kanji and Ori were kind of announced. Like this, the first three characters, like I could see it happening. It's not something that's way too far off. And like I said, Kanji and Ori matched up with the other league, so we might end up getting them, you know. Next list says Evo Japan trailer announcement. Now for this announcement, we're supposed to be getting 6 characters. Those 6 characters being Jubei, Terumi, Teddy, Adachi, Seth, and Hilda. Now Jubei, a lot of people didn't really want Jubei in the game just because like he was a new character and they didn't really think he deserved a spot in it. Me personally, I like Jubei, and I feel like it'd be dope to have him in the game just because he didn't come into Blazblue till like later on. Like he was like the last DLC character, and I think he came out in August, if I'm not mistaken. He came out in August, and a lot of people, people didn't really have a lot of time to play with him. Terumi, again, Terumi's a really popular character. It'd be crazy if he wasn't in the game. Teddy, basically Persona 4's mascot. It'd be wild if he wasn't in the game. Adachi again is another one of those like red flags that a lot of people are talking about, because Adachi, I'm pretty sure, is an Ultimax character as well. Like he wasn't in the original, he wasn't in vanilla Persona 4, I don't think. So a lot of people are saying, a lot of people wanted Adachi to come in the game because Adachi's like a fan favorite character, but I don't know, it's weird. Seth, again, my man Seth, and Hilda's kind of like, I like Hilda, but Hilda's one of those characters that you like her, but you just hate fighting her, so I'm gonna leave that be. As for the next leak, it's talking about RTX Sydney, which I think takes place in February, if I'm not mistaken, sometime in February. And for that, they're supposed to be announcing Platinum, Bang, and Blake. Now, Platinum triggers me to no end. I don't like Platinum at all. Bang, I like Bang. Bang is cool. And Blake is the waifu. Blake is the cat waifu. I swear to God, when I see her trailer, I'm probably gonna, I might scream there. I might scream. And a lot of people know me. I don't scream often. I don't. But I'm highly waiting for Blake's trailers. Like, super hyped for that. And the next final character leak is supposed to be February 16th stream, and we're supposed to be getting Falkenhayn, Labrys, and Merkava. So yeah, a lot of people, like I said, for this second leak, a lot of people were looking at it a lot more because it had a lot more information as for dates and everything. So a lot of people are taking it not as serious, because you know all leaks you have to take with a grain of salt, but a lot of people are taking it more seriously. There's another section under this. He says, I should also mention we've been working with Rooster Teeth for dubbing reasons, which we do have planned for all series, even Under Ninth in Birth, which does make sense since ST is coming out it's coming out February 9th, I believe. So, and it's supposed to be dubbed, I think, so that would make sense. He also continues, however, they do seem to get in the way of some things. For example, Relius was planned for a while, but Rooster Teeth asked Arc System America, Arxis and the American side of the company not to add him. They were concerned with something like his astral heat being added, and they didn't like the implication of it on some characters they saw, and they didn't want them in the same game as Ruby characters. Now, the Ruby characters, Ruby is a dark series. Ruby's not a dark series, but Ruby did get kind of dark after like season 3. And Relius, if you've never seen one of Relius's astrals, you know Relius has some very questionable things he does to a lot of female characters in his astrals. And considering the Ruby characters are all female and all kind of like underage girls, I wouldn't really, I could kind of see Rooster Teeth kind of stepping like, we don't really want Relius touching our characters, so you just not put him in the game, like. But I mean, I can understand it, but at the same time, there's a lot of workarounds of it, you know, like he just not put Relius in the game, or they didn't want to, you know. Also, because I don't know what happens after these announcements. All I know is that the roster is going to be bigger than most people would expect. Now that part there, again, that part there implies a lot of stuff. Like that whole bottom paragraph has a lot of like key details in it that could be implying a lot of things. 1, Astrals might be in the game. 2, Relius may or may not be in the game, depending on how things work out. And 3, the roster is going to be bigger than a lot of people think. A lot of people thought the roster was going to be at least, I want to say 30 to 40 characters, but if he's saying it's going to be bigger, then I don't know, maybe could we expect maybe like 50 to 60? I wouldn't want to push it to like 50 or 60, right? I feel like 50 would be like the maximum they would go. I don't see them going past 50 characters, to be honest, if that was the case. But when it comes to the second league, like I said, there's a lot more dates and a lot more things like you can kind of pinpoint certain things, like, and it's a lot easier to verify them. Like all you have to do is wait for these specific dates to come. Like if January 19th comes and this first list comes true, like Hakumen, Kanji, and Ori, if we see those 3 characters on January 19th, that's pretty much like a thumbs up on this leak. Like, yeah, this leak is pretty much legitimate. It might happen. Some characters on this might not make it. Some of them might. Lists are always like subject to change. You never know. But I'm gonna just wait till January 19th to make like a final judgment on both of these leaks. Like, that's gonna be my date. If I see Hakumen, Kanji, and Ori pop up in that trailer, then I'm pretty much gonna be like, alright, bet this trailer's legit. I'm taking it. I'm gonna be kind of upset because I still don't see my man CBK, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Okay. I'ma just live with the fact that I'm gonna need to find a new main. Makoto looking kind of scrumptious, but you know, Yang's looking kind of clean. Blake, I'm just saying, I'm gonna wait. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Blazblue Cross Tag Battle leaks that came up. Let me know what you guys think of the leaks down in the comment section below. What you guys, if there's a character on here that you're hyped to see, if there's a character that you want to see on this list. Also, let me know what you guys thought of the video. You know, leave a thumbs up in the leave a thumbs up the video for your boy. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I'm gonna be coming back with a lot more videos very soon. I'm sorry I've been like slacking so much. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, I'm sorry. But I will be coming back very soon. You already know 2018 is coming through. Boy's about to come back. Roll to 5K in 2018. I don't care. We coming back with a swiftness, bruh. Like I said. But that's all for me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm out. So, boy.